friends, welcome to the Loripalooza Crochet Podcast, episode 87. So, good Saturday morning, friends. I'm glad you're here. But first, I want to get the sad news out of the way. Just want to get it over with. Earlier this week, my sweet, sassy, stubborn, sweet kitty, Dixie, crossed over the Rainbow Bridge. I didn't think it would be this hard to let her go, but it is. Okay, mostly because of, had we known how much suffering she would have gone through, that she went through that last 17 hours, because we came home from work and we realized, like, she's not good. We had that scare a couple weeks ago. We thought she made it through it, but she didn't. We think there are other lingering effects from that bite. So, we called, like, we came home from work and we're like, you know what, this is it. And so we called the vet. Thankfully, I got a hold of them before they closed. And they're like, we can do 10:15 tomorrow morning. And so the waiting for that time was horrible for us. It was really bad for her. I just wish we could have ended it sooner for her, but she's no longer in pain now, so that's good. Okay, so let's get on to happy stuff, because today is my birthday. Let's not think about sad stuff anymore. At least not for today. So, today is my birthday. I am 42 years old now. What? How did that happen? Anyway. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So today, to enjoy my day, I am going to go to the Chicago Yarn Crawl. I have my Yarnologist t-shirt on. I have yarny earrings. I'm ready to go. So, I'm going to take you along with me. I'm hoping I won't feel weird filming in yarny places. When I go to these yarn shops, I just always feel weird when I'm out in public filming. But, so, I can't guarantee what I will bring back. Hopefully a lot. What else did I want to say? So I'm going to go to 3 shops. That's kind of where I was like, you know what? I could go to a lot more, but I'm trying to save money. You know, I do have some birthday cash, so there's that. And I have cash from my commissions that I've recently done. So there's that. So, but main thing is I want to save money for my cruise that's coming up. So excited. We are 104 days, 103 days till we go. We're almost less than 100 days, Mom. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so my mom and I are going on a cruise in November, so gotta save money for that. Plus, I still have yarn from last year's yarn crawl that I haven't touched, so need to get on that. So, shall we start with the yarny goodness? We'll kind of go do a quick wrap up of some of the projects I've been working on, and then we'll go yarn crawling. I only have one finished object this week, or this episode. So you know, I've been doing these commissions for people that I work with. I did the 3 Dr. V's. who is the vice president of programming at the school that I work at, for special needs kids. Loved doing them, had a blast. Loved her reaction to it, just warmed my heart. So when she was showing it off, our new maintenance director was like, hey, would you mind making me one? Not a problem. $50. Like, he didn't want a Dr. V, he wanted one of himself. First red flag there, right? Like, who wants a crochet doll of themselves? Anyway, so I made the doll, finished it, messaged him, didn't hear back. A week later, messaged him again. Hey, it's here. Like, wanna come to my office, give me the $50 that I requested for it, and then, you know, we can exchange. Nothing. And then later that day, there's an email from the president saying that he had been let go. Well, he was no longer with us, so we were looking for a new maintenance director. And so my manager was like, well, I'm gonna go find out, you know. Of course, we want to know the tea, you know. So she went and talked with the president, and he was like, of course, he's like not gonna gossip, and he was like, let's just say that he's no longer here, and that's best for Elam. So it leads me to think that he was fired for some unethical reasons. I don't know. And honestly, I don't really want to know, because I don't know. I just So then I was like, well, now I have this crochet doll. What am I going to do with this? I don't know. I was like, well, maybe I'll sell it. But then it still bothers me that my first guy that I've crocheted, because I've crocheted all these ladies, this first guy that I crochet is this guy. I'm not okay with that. So, really thinking about it, I've really thought about taking it apart, just cutting it up, do somebody else. And I was like, no, if I'm gonna do like a first guy, or the podcast I like to listen to, the History Chicks, you know, they talk about all the women of history, they call them chicks. So all the guys that they mention are roosters. So first rooster I ever made, I want to be somebody that I admire. So I kind of did a little, I actually didn't do any reworking. I just added an earring. And so now we have LeVar Burton. Yes. So put a little gold hoop right here. So yeah, so here is LeVar. Somebody that I truly admire. Love him. You know, my dad is a Star Trek fan since he was little, since it came out. Geordi LaForge is one of my favorite characters. Loved him. But Reading Rainbow, like, I grew up with that. Like, that was one of my favorite shows. I couldn't wait for it to come on. I still think about certain episodes all the time. There was the laughing episode, which I think I had that recorded on VHS back when you could record on VHS, and I watched that episode so many times because it was my favorite. The whale episode, there was one about cowboys. It was just so cool. So yeah, so now I have LeVar Burton, and I'm so excited that he turned out so cute. The beard, I did the color work on the beard. I thought that turned out really cool. And then I did the same hair that I did for Dr. V, just because it's the same hair, pretty much. So yeah, didn't he turn out cute? I love him. I have a little bit of progress on the two makes that I have going on right now. I'll show you the crochet one first. It is living in my lovely bag that I got from Castaway Key on my Disney cruise. This was from my cruise in 2020. In the before times. Yeah. So in this is a project that I am entering into the Cozy Summer Make-Along. That's being hosted by Hannah from the Cozy Cottage Crochet. It's where in the summer you make something that you can wear in the winter. So like when it's done, like once the cooler weather comes, you can wear it. Although I don't want to be thinking about cooler weather. Just want somewhere to stay forever. So this is my project. It's the Blurred Lines sweater by Deanne Ramsey of Addie Day Designs. The yarn that I am using is this lovely hot pink. Love it. This is Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK in the colorway Magenta. It's 100% acrylic, low pill acrylic, I should say. And this colorway had been discontinued. That's why it was on clearance, and I was able to get a sweater's quantity worth. Actually, it's probably gonna be more than the sweater's quantity worth. I got 4 balls. I'm gonna have plenty. So for easier management, I kind of transferred one of the skeins of yarn to this little bag that my friend Nicole made me. It is the Starry Night Van Gogh painting. Love it. So if I'm taking it with me somewhere, if I'm to a point where I can just be round and round and round, I'll just take this with me. So this is what I have left. And here is where I am. So last time you saw, let's see, I'm slow but surely I'm making progress on this. Yeah, so this progress keeper. So this is my ugly Christmas sweater. But it's not gonna be ugly, that's for sure. So the pattern actually calls for 2 colors, and I am to the point where you would start striping in, fading in the second color, but I'm just gonna make this one solid color because I just love this color. Oh, it looks good on me too. So anyway, that's about it. I have to say about that. I'm getting close to splitting for the sleeves, so I'm excited for that. And the pattern is very easy to follow along. Like, I find like I can't read ahead. I just need to go step by step by step. Otherwise, I will confuse myself so much. My other make in progress is another one that is for the future because it is a Christmas project. And I have my cute Christmas narwhal bag, and my pins are from Claudia from Crochet Luna. We have Christmas crochet, even though it's a knitting project, and we have Good Girls Get All the Yarn, which I will be doing today. And speaking of the yarn crawl, this yarn I bought at last year's yarn crawl. I think this is the only skein I have worked with from the yarn crawl last year. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the yarn that I'm using. It is a Christmassy color, red and green, and then there's some speckles of brown in there as well. There you can kind of see it. The contrast color is this lovely chocolatey brown. It's just brown. The yarns, let me tell you what brands they are. Totally forget. Where are my bobbins? There's the one, there's the other. Okay. So this one, this brown, is Lang Jowl. It's 75/25, and the colorway is brown. And then my main color is this Gusto wool speckled sock. It is 80/20 superwash merino nylon blend, and there is no colorway name, so I've just kind of named it peppermint mocha because that's my favorite drink in the wintertime. Now I'm knitting socks with this, so I will have socks for Christmas this year, like I do every year, but anyway. So here are my socks. Aren't they so cute? So I have the brown toe and then all the way up. Last time I was here where my cute mug of peppermint mocha is, although it's supposed to be hot chocolate, I think, because of the marshmallows. But anyway, so so this was about the halfway point of the foot. Yeah, I think I have another 20 rows or so, and then I'll start the heel, I think. We'll see. I kind of have been tinkering with my pattern, like how long I make them, because I realized like I've been making my socks too long, like in the foot. So there we go. Every time I work on these though, I keep thinking like, oh, I can't wait to wear these on my cruise, because the cruise my mom and I are going on is a Christmas cruise. Like, it's gonna be all decorated for Christmas, and there's gonna be Santa and Mrs. Claus, and there's actually like story time with Mrs. Claus. So I'm like, get dressed in pajamas and wear my Christmas socks, and then have hot chocolate and go listen to Mrs. Claus read me a story on a Disney cruise in the Bahamas. Like, yes. That is what I want. So, but anyway, so those are my makes in progress. Okay, so things that are to be. Well, as you know, or if you're new, I have been working on these crocheted ladies, crocheted iconic women. Love it. I have 6 more on my list that I want to do, but I'm kind of ladied out, honestly. Like, I want to work on other things, so I've kind of made a decision. I'm going to put the ladies aside for a while. We'll see if I pick them back up in a month or so, but for this month I just kind of want to work on my sweater and my socks, and I do want to start a project for today, like a birthday cast on, although it's crochet, so you're not really casting on, but I'm very excited about this yarn. None of it I bought on the yarn crawl. It's still downstairs in the craft room. I did buy 1 skein of yarn at last year's Michigan Fiber Festival, which I'm still deciding if I'm going to go to that or not this year. I'm definitely going up to visit my parents because I want to go see my parents. We'll see if I end up going to the festival or not. Anyway, but what I want to do for my birthday project today, I'm going to take this with me, and I'm going to go to Llama Llama, which is my local yarn shop. It's a 1.5 miles down the road. And I'm going to have them cake it up for me so it looks really nice. They have an awesome ball winder. Like, I have a Swift, but my ball winder or cake winder, whatever you want to call it, it's a cheap one from Hobby Lobby, and I don't like it. So I want to get like one of the really nice smooth ones that are like $100 or more. That's what I want. Maybe Dad could make one. Maybe he could figure it out. I don't know. I'll have to ask. Anyway, so project, since it is my birthday, you know, decided to use my Mary Poppins bag because I love Mary Poppins. She's my favorite. And I got to thinking, I think the reason why I like Rapunzel so much, she knits, And it's her birthday. Like, she wants to celebrate her birthday, which I love to do too. So, Mary Poppins, though, was the bag. My Rapunzel bag isn't big enough to hold 3 skeins of yarn, but my Mary Poppins bag is. And the project that I'm going to do is from my crochetery, and this lady is Polish. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Celia. Yeah, I'm not going to be. I'll have a link to everything down below. But it's the Arrow crochet wrap, and look, like, there's so many different sections of stitches, and let's see if I can find a better picture. Nope. There's this one. Yeah, there are. Oh, I'm so excited. Can you tell? So the yarns that I'm using are perfectly me. So we have this one here from Laughing Cat Fibers. And it's this purpley blue sparkly colorway. It's called Interstellar. This is the picture that she used as inspiration. And you have this cute little purpley cat stitch marker with it. This is gonna make me cry again. Let's not. Let's keep moving on, shall we? Okay. And then this one is from RMR Yarns, which is the yarns that the ladies who own Llama Llama Ding Dong, my local yarn shop, they have their own indie yarns collection. Is that what I want to say? I don't know. Anyway, RMR Yarns. So I gone to Llama Llama and just chatting with Yax. Yax and Rue are the owners. And she was like, Lori, I have this perfect yarn for you. And she pulls it out. I was like, it's purpley and it's sparkly. Yeah, I need that. So here it is. It's mostly white, but you've got these pretty purple splotches all over it. And of course, the stellina in it. This was unnamed at the time, so there's no colorway name on this one. They had just done it, and I think she named it Nebula, so I have Interstellar and Nebula on here. And then my third color I ordered online at Christmas time, or just was it in January? This is Fangirl Fibers. She had a collection of colorways celebrating the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. So you know I had to get some. And I had to get the purpley, sparkly one as well. So here is this colorway. Oh my gosh. So there's blues and purples and pinks and sparkle. And this is the colorway Iridescent, because you know Mickey ears. So yeah. So these 3 colors, I think this is the order I'm gonna have them in. Will make up my arrow wrap that I'm going to start today. So that's that. Shall we go yarn crawling? I think we shall. You ready for a yarn haul? I am. Okay, first things first, I did a pre-order of the Chicago Yarn Crawl swag, I guess you could say. I didn't get the tote this year, I just got the notions pouch, and then they had some stitch markers as well. So this year they focused on the Chicago water tower and like the whole the Chicago fire and all that stuff that happened. So yeah, so Together We Shine was the theme, bright yellow little notions pouch. And then we get all of these so you can see them. All these cute stitch markers. I love them. So like you have Chicago Yarn Crawl, you have the Chicago flag, you have a shopping bag. This one I think is my favorite. It's the Chicago skyline. And then this one is the water tower as well. But yeah, aren't those so cute? So I pre-ordered those so I could get a discount on them. I ordered them from Llama Llama. So when I went there today, I went and picked that up. And then, of course, they all have their pins this year. Little pins to put on the tote. So this is Llama Llama this year. Oh, are we gonna focus? We're gonna have trouble, aren't we? Focus on that. Come on. There you go. So there's Yaxon Ruse Llama in construction. Love it. Alright, focus on me again. Thank you. Thank you. So, at Llama Llama. Love, love, love their store. This is one I had seen. I had seen it. I saw it. I don't know. Sorry, I'm tired. My grammar is not going to be the best right now. But yeah. At a previous visit, I saw this yarn and thought it was so cute. And they still had some. And so it is from the dyer they had a couple years ago, From Me to Yarn. This gorgeous skein here. Oh my goodness. Oh. So it is on her steady sock. So it's fingering weight, 75-25, and the colorway is called Crystal Opal, which I love opals. So I mean, like, this just gets all those amazing colors that opals have. So pretty. Thinking I'm going to have to do mom and daughter socks with this. Yeah. And then, of course, I had to get some RMR yarn. I had asked her, I think it was when I went and pre-ordered my Yarn Crawl swag. I asked her, like, what does RMR stand for? And it's her mother's initials. So, Yax and Rue and her sister, I can't remember her name. That's horrible. They decided to name it after their mother, so it's RMR. And then the colorway, they had posted about it on their Instagram. Yeah, I can't pronounce Spanish at all, but basically the meaning of this is morning dew. It's in honor of their mother, this colorway. So she said that her mom liked to wear lots of white, would wear white all the time, or if she had color on, she would wear a white shawl. So they dyed this yarn, it's all white, and then they did, I think their older sister, whose name I can't remember, she likes purple, so they did purple speckles for her, they did blue speckles for Yax, and pink speckles for Rue. And look how gorgeous this is. Oh my gosh. I love the simplicity of it. I love speckles, and pink and blue and purple are like my favorite colors. Obviously purple's more. Here is what the name is. if you want to try to pronounce it. Goditos de Riccio. Oh, I'm horrible at Spanish. But it means morning dew is what it means. So I just love that. I think that'll be a gorgeous shawl. They did have, you probably saw it in the, did I show it in the video? Did I get a video of it? There's a beautiful shawl that they designed for, in honor of their mother. But it's 3 skeins of this, and I was like, I like to have lots of different colors. So anyway, not quite sure what I'll do with this one yet, but. And then they had, off to the side, they had, by the cash register, they had some skeins, mini skeins. They had skeins of RMR yarn. It was a discontinued base, so it was on sale. And they had some mini skeins that were one-of-a-kind colors. And so I picked 2. They will be going in my Advent swap with my swapping buddies. Do I show it? I think you need to see it, because look at this. Oh my gosh, I love this color so much. So there's no colorway name. It's a one-of-a-kind color. And I just thought it was gorgeous. And it'd be nice to have open during a Christmas Advent, right? Yeah. So that's from Llama Llama. Then I went to Yarns to Die For. I don't really know the people there, so I didn't really talk to anybody. I did see a few people, like, chatted with other ladies that were already there. This yarn. Well, first of all, I got a crochet hook. I've been wanting to try this brand. I love their knitting needles, so it's a Chowgu bamboo crochet hook. So we'll try this one, see how I like it. Because my sweater that I'm working on has the same hook size as the shawl that I want to start today. So I was like, well, if I buy another one, I can try out the hook, see how I like it. And if I don't, I can just switch it out between the projects as I go. So yeah, very excited about that. And then this yarn. Oh, let me show you. I got their pin as well. Focus. There we go. Yarns to Die For. Very nice. Now focus back on me. Thank you. So it's Earth yarns. They have their base is called Unique Fingering. This is, where's the percentage? 100% superwash. Sorry, 100% extra fine superwash merino. I really wanted. I was like, oh, maybe I'll get. They had several other dyers that I liked, but this one. So they are in partnership with Trees for the Future. So every time you purchase a skein of this yarn, they will plant a tree in Africa. So I was like, so knit one, plant one is their logo. And they had sock sets. You saw it in the video. I was really debating about those. Like, really want those because Hannah from the Cozy Cottage had just made a pair of socks with those. I was like, I can have socks like Hannah. But this rainbow just was speaking to me. And I hear that it is self-striping, so makes some great socks. Although this is 100% merino, there's no nylon in it. We'll see, we'll see. I may still make socks because anyway, I just love a good rainbow, so hopefully this will stripe up nicely. I hope. Either way, it's still rainbowy and I love it. So that's what I got from there. Let me keep the receipt. And then Miss Pearl. and I love going to Miss Pearl's. It's a very small shop. She doesn't I mean, she has a lot of stuff still, but it's pink and it's so cute, and I love Kamaka. Oh my gosh, Lori. I love Miss Pearl. She's amazing. So yeah, so I got to chat with her. So my battery is dying, so let's grab and finish this real quick. So I got some pins. Of course, I got the store pin, the Miss Pearl. Focus. I love that logo. It's so cute. And then I saw this one and I was like, yeah, I really like this one too. Be a nice human. Yeah, let's be a nice human. So I really like this one, so whatever project that this yarn goes in, well, that pin will be there. So the yarn, like, she has some of the greatest dyers. Like, I love Old Rusted Chair. I follow her on Instagram. Love her colorways. She has Sister Anance yarn. Love her colorways. But Miss Pearl came out with her own brand. So it's her own label. Sorry for the crinkly. So yeah, it's her own yarn, Miss Pearl yarn. And all of the colorways, they're all tonal, and they're all named after women in her life. And I was like, that is awesome. I love that. Walked up, saw the mini skeins. Obviously, I found the purple one. And looked at it, and I was like, oh, I really like that one. And I turned it over, and the colorway is called Ruth, which is my grandmother's name. So I grabbed the mini, and then I looked up and they had the full skein up there. So this is Ruth. So yeah, it's like, it's purple, it matches my hair. It has the same name as my grandmother. I need this in my life, so I got this one. And as I was driving home, I thought this one, these two would be really cute together. So, one honoring a mother and then one honoring a grandmother. Yeah, I think that'll be a nice project. I'm not sure what yet, but you know how it goes. You know how it goes. You buy the yarn because it speaks to you, and then you figure out what you're gonna do. And sometimes you know what you're gonna do, and then you gotta find the right yarn for it. But so anyway, that's my yarn haul, and that's everything. I didn't get a chance to kick up my yarn at Llama Llama. They had their thing put away, so guess what I'm doing now. I'm gonna be balling up the yarn, getting everything ready to start my shawl, or my wrap. The arrow wrap. Yeah. Anyway, so I will see you later. Have an enjoyable Loripalooza August birthday month, and I will see you later. God bless. Bye.